Wednesday morning in Avon, New York, and it's 18 degrees. And we have frost on the inside of our windshield. Hi, this is Will Buchanan. I'm walking all the way across the country to New Hampshire for more freedom on a project called the Walk for Liberty. Today is November 19th, 2008, day 196. Janet from the Genesee Valley Penny Saver came to take my picture, and she had previously done a phone interview with me. I was really surprised when she told me their newspaper has a circulation of 159,000 homes. As you might expect from the name, the newspaper is mostly ads. But they do feature what they call hometown stories, so the article about the Walk for Liberty will look similar to this. A few days ago, Brooke and I had stopped by an RV supply shop to pick up some RV supplies. On the door were several bumper stickers which seemed to be promoting the idea of gun freedoms. So I decided to chat up the owner and use the stickers on the door as a conversation starter. Based on the way he was talking, he seemed to be an avid hunter. Within a couple minutes though, it became clear that he wasn't really for gun freedoms at all. He was only for certain gun freedoms. And he obviously still wanted all guns to be strongly regulated by the government. It's so frustrating to encounter people who, on the surface, seem like they're so close, but yet are really so far from getting it. He kind of reminded me of the NRA. On the surface, they seem to be an organization in favor of gun freedoms, but from my understanding, they really just want to maintain the status quo and have no problem with the thousands of anti-gun laws which are already on the books. If you're interested in a much more liberty-friendly national gun organization, check out the Gun Owners of America. Anyway, when we started to get into details with the RV guy, he was saying things like, semi-automatic or automatic weapons? No, no, no. There's no need for those. Those should be banned. He saw those weapons as being too dangerous for the average person to own, and that they should presumably be left in the hands of the authorities. While I certainly understand that point of view, that those specific types of guns are unsafe, so therefore government should keep them out of people's hands. So then no one will have AK-47s, and the world will be a safer place, right? If I'm not mistaken, one of the stickers on his door said something like, if you make having guns a crime, then only criminals will have guns. Well, Mr. RV guy, if you make having AK-47s a crime, then only criminals will have AK-47s. The point is that if government bans all guns, or even just a certain type of gun, it doesn't magically make those guns disappear from existence. All it means is that people who consider themselves honest, law-abiding citizens will turn in their guns to the government. So then, the only people left with the guns are the real criminal element, and the people who choose to perform civil disobedience and ignore the law. But in the eyes of the law, those people are now dangerous criminals. even though those are the types of people who really maintain order in society, and not the cops. Another aspect is that who is government anyway to be telling people they can't own certain types of guns? Government is just an organization which uses force on others. They don't have any mystical knowledge or authority which other people don't. What right do they have to use force on somebody, i.e. take their guns away, when that person hasn't hurt anyone else? And the final thing is, that RV guy seems to completely miss the point of the Second Amendment. He probably thinks the Founding Fathers added that to protect people's right to hunt. Or maybe to protect people's right to defend themselves. The real reason for the Second Amendment, though, was to protect against the government itself. So, doesn't it seem a bit like a conflict of interest then, that the government should be deciding which type of guns people should be able to have to protect against itself? I hope it never comes down to this. But if the police state continues its encroach, and the people do need to take up arms against the government, then those big guns, the ones like the RV guy doesn't like, are the ones they're gonna need. My shin is bothering me some, so I didn't quite make my 20 miles, but I did walk 18.1 miles for Liberty. Here's my position according to the GPS. If you do any of your shopping online, please consider purchasing through amazon.walkforliberty.com, and a percentage of your purchase price will go to support the Walk for Liberty. Amazon, Amazon, amazon.walkforliberty.com. This is Will Buchanan, signing off. Jelly bean corn.